Good night, dear students. So this is our fourth encounter with the group number 56. How are you today, guys? How is everything going?
Pretty good teacher,
Good night,
even
teacher.
though so busy.
Busy. Yeah, we are busy. So um, I'm gonna share with you my screen, and please let me know if you can see it, so we can start our topic for today. Okay, can you see my screen? Can you see the slide?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes,
So,
teacher.
okay, perfect. So, guys, you know that the topic for today is our brains are no match for our technology. Um, First of all, I'm gonna share with you the agenda. Guys, please do not forget to take a screenshot from this session. Remember that you have to take some evidence for your journal. Recuerden, por favor, tomar el pantallazo que deben tener, pues, la evidencia para su journal y su reflexión. So for today, our agenda. First of all, I'm gonna share with you a quotation. I'm gonna share like a little reflection about our topic. Then we have an opening question. After that, we have some discussion questions. And for today, guys, you need to like listen carefully to your partners and also pay attention to my reflection and during the whole class, because at the end each one of you are needs to share a conclusion, okay? Entonces el día de hoy vamos a cambiar un poco la dinámica. Al final de la clase cada uno de ustedes va a compartir una reflexión. Puede ser como el tema, como tal del tema, o pueden compartir una reflexión de cómo fue su experiencia en este encuentro. ¿Listo?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
perfect.
teacher.
So,
Okay,
perfect.
teacher.
So, wonderful. So, this is our quotation. Technology companies are locked in an arms race to seize your attention, and that race is tearing apart our shared social fabric. That is taken from the Center for Human Technology. So I want to share a little reflection about this quotation, guys. I think that technology is downgrading our attention, our relationships, habits, critical thinking, self esteem, productivity, values. Technology is one of the big problems because it's downgrading human beings. Um, and of course, the rap sheet for technology accusation is long. We saw like 2 weeks ago about fake news about how during pandemic or technology in general um, gives like misleading information or manipulation, or in this case today we're going to talk about also technology addiction and mental health issues. Entonces, chicos, la, la situación de hoy es sobre, o bueno, la traducción de eso es que las empresas de tecnología están inmersas en una carrera armamentista para captar su atención, o bueno, nuestra atención en este caso. Y esa carrera está destrozando nuestro tejido social compartido. La reflexión que yo hice acerca de esto es que yo pienso que la tecnología está degradando nuestra capacidad de atención, nuestros hábitos, nuestros valores, nuestra salud mental, nuestra, nuestro pensamiento crítico, nuestro civismo. No sé si había mencionado ya valores. Yo digo que el gran problema de la tecnología es que está degradando a los humanos porque como veíamos hace 2 semanas, tenemos en este caso lo de las fake news, cómo ellos, no sé, manipulan a las personas, cómo se pueden, perdón, se pueden esparcir noticias que no son reales, hacen que las personas hagan cosas que no deben hacer. En este caso, por lo menos cuando hablamos de problemas mentales, ustedes saben que hay mucha gente que se ha suicidado por el cyberbullying, porque publican videos, no sé, teniendo relaciones íntimas, porque publican fotos íntimas, y hay mucha gente que la presión social los ha llevado a, aparte de la depresión, a un suicidio que ya sería como lo más a fondo en lo que podemos llegar. So, considering that, guys, are social networking sites changing our daily behavior? What do you think about it? Do you think that social network apps or technology itself change our behavior?
Teacher, I have a question, a little question about it. Is social network or social media? Or it's the same?
The same, yeah.
Okay. And I think is true because every day when we wake up, the first thing that I do is check our cell phones, our social media. If someone publish anything in social media, check um, our Gmail, and that information atturt our ay, teacher, se me olvidó la palabra, lo siento.
¿Cuál es la palabra? What is the word?
Como nuestra tranquilidad.
Ok, nuestra tranquilidad, our tranquilidad is like easy,
Peace.
take it
Huh?
easy, or peace. Yeah, that is another, or tranquility. Yeah, tranquility
Okay.
is another way to say.
Our tranquility, and every day our habits is so bad because you spend many time in your phone,
Yeah.
checking your social medias, or playing or watching a TV show in your cell phone, and that affect our behavior because you transform that in a addiction.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, teacher, I think it's all.
Okay. Thank you so much, Maria Camila. Someone else want to share something about this question?
Yes, I want to add something, teacher.
Yes.
Eh, I think yes. First, because all the information we receive through the internet influences our emotions, uh, our days. Perhaps at the moment we don't realize it, but it does influence our decisions, what to buy, where to go, why use this, why to follow this person, why don't follow that person, and things like that. So I think yes, it changed our daily behavior.
Okay. Yes. Social networking, social media influences us every day. As you mentioned, and your partner said, cell phones are like part of our lives right now. But I think that beyond that is, I know that social media like influences a lot of, as you mentioned, what to I don't know, maybe what to wear, what to not wear, maybe about what we want to buy or something. But besides that, I think that we need to just like control our emotions, control how many time we spend on social media, how many time we are in our cell phones in our daily lives. And I think that can make the difference. Como controlar en esa parte qué tanto tiempo estamos en las redes sociales, qué tanto tiempo utilizamos la tecnología, qué tanto tiempo estamos en el teléfono, porque siento que de pronto en la medida en la que entre más tiempo pasamos, más puede influenciarnos de una forma negativa.
Yes, teacher,
Okay.
I agree with you.
Okay, perfect. Maybe Nicolás, Viviana, Sandra, do you want to share something before move on?
Okay, teacher. I think the social network or social media is changing the society because the
Mhm.
in the mornings I reviews the cell phone or the social media like Facebook, Instagram, the past. In this case, I see or we see the publication the people in this case the I have like I have the this body or the everything. In this case, I see the comments and the people is like, oh, I like your body, or I you see ugly in this photo, and so in this case, is discrimination with the person they upload the photo or they upload the video. In this case, it's changing the society
Yeah.
anymore.
Okay. Thank you so much, Viviana, right? Okay. Sandra, do you want to
Yes,
share
teacher.
something before move on?
Okay, teacher. Listen, teacher.
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, teacher. In your opinion, is technology has affected our day life in many activities, such as family space, and in different ways, it has become an addiction that consumes us if the is not controlled. The technology use no more no much time. um,
Yeah. Time control. Control the time we
control
spend
time.
on,
Okay,
yeah.
yes, teacher, no more.
Okay, thank you so much, Sandra. You all, I think, girls, you all are right. Um, I think as a conclusion, we can say that social networking, social media, they are influencing us, like on our daily lives. Sometimes because of vanity, sorry, como por vanidad, and sometimes just because we like the morbid things. I think that people likes morbid, como que hay mucha gente que le gusta el morbo, como que le gusta compartir cosas que solo lo único que traen es desinformación. Okay, so now we are going to move on to my favorite part, the article summary. So, girls, the topic for today is really, 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 really interesting. We have a lot of point of views, or we have a lot of things to say about it. So, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes so you can organize your ideas and prepare the information that you bring today. And then after that, I'm gonna let you know when you can start. Entonces, chicas, recuerden nuestro ejercicio. Saben que este es mi ejercicio favorito. Entonces, les voy a dar 2 minutos para que organicen sus ideas y piensen en la información que quieren compartir. Recuerden que tienen 2 minutos para compartir su speech. Ya saben que más allá de que me resuman la lectura, me gusta que hagan el ejercicio de análisis y cuenten qué fue lo que más les gustó, o en este caso la lectura, la verdad, estaba muy interesante. Entonces cuenten qué fue lo que más les gustó o qué dato les llamó la atención o si en algún caso hicieron alguna, no sé, alguna pequeña investigación sobre estadísticas, datos o algo parecido. También pueden compartirlo acá. Y más allá de el resumen como tal, a mí me gusta que ustedes compartan su opinión. ¿Listo? Entonces, a partir de ahora les voy a dar 2 minutos para que organicen sus ideas y les voy a decir cuándo pueden empezar. Okay, guys, time's up. So, who wants to be the first? Who wants to share the summary first?
I want teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Well, teacher, I really didn't understand the test very well because there were too many words that I didn't know before. But the
Okay,
part that I like the most of the test was when I talk about our addiction to social medias,
okay,
especially the likes on the social medias. And the test it say that this destroy our attention span, and we tend to only all our emotion on social medias, both anger and sadness, and our extreme happiness. Stop being free from being and under to the joke of what will they say people, right? Making our life more miserable, vulnerable, and allowing
yeah.
others to damage our mental health by stealing social pressure online. And also, we allow others to give their opinion about our bodies, musical taste, religion, politics, and others, and that we are victims of bullying or other type of harassment that are experienced daily on social media. He and the test also say that we are in a time where we are selfish and do not know how to give the information and we receive well, having a medieval mentality and day after day being the same as before. Also, I investigate that the 1,330 million of people spend around 6 hours and 25 minutes on social media, lasting time and investing in things that do not help you well-being or help you grow as a person. Yes, teacher, I think that is all.
Okay, thank you so much. That was really, really interesting. Well, you were missing only 10 seconds, but I think that you did a really great job. You just shared like the information, the things that you like the most about the reading, even though when you are saying that maybe you cannot understand like some vocabulary, and also after that you just share with me, well, with us, some statistics. So you really did a great job. Thank you so much. Please keep on that way.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay, who's next?
Me, teacher?
Okay, Laura.
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
Um,
perfect.
well, I think this article indicates and shows us the importance of regulating the laws of networking, since their creators think that they manage their own rules there. But this shouldn't be the case, because virtually or they do not influence society. So the security of personal data is a very complicated item that has been violated by the same users of social
Okay.
networkers. And every second, these users share their personal information, and this personal information is used by CMS, that it means customer relationship management. So it is a tool used by the web pages and enterprises and different applications, and they use our personal information through this customer relationship management system uh, as a with different practices, business strategies, and technologies focused in the relation with the customer. So if I, for example, I search in internet shoes today,
Okay.
Tomorrow I will have a lot of suggestions about choose promotions and sales and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I continue? Is there a exactly time for speaking?
Yes, Laura. Yeah, your time's up now.
Ah,
Actually,
okay.
you were only 6 seconds. Yeah,
Ah,
is the purpose
Teacher,
of this exercise
teacher,
is that you
teacher,
told
teacher,
sorry, yes.
teacher.
Nicolas, please let me finish with your partner and then I can you can talk, okay? So
Journal
yes,
of
Laura, the purpose of these exercises is that you share your speech for 2 minutes. I just wanted to say that you did a great job. You shared like your personal opinion about this topic, and also you did a research, and that's the way that I want to you guys do this exercise. Take your time to analyze the reading, and if something called your attention, you can just Google it, or you can just did a investigation, a research for yourself, and in that way you're gonna know and you're gonna be able to organize your ideas and share something with us. So thank you so much, Laura. This is your first time and I think that you did a really great job.
thank you,
Keep it on
teacher.
that.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Journal
Yeah.
of Our Brains. ¿Puedo seguir yo, profe?
Sí, sí, sí. Dale, dale.
Pregunta al journal, es que la pregunta no alcanzo a decirla porque me fue el internet, ya tengo.
Dale, dale, no te preocupes. ¿Vas a compartir tu
La pregunta
presentación?
primero.
La primera
Sí, la
pregunta,
donde
ok,
dice,
dale.
sí, voy a decirla. Why social networks have made human beings useless at all times of life science that has had consequences, so we no longer want to socialize. Why that the people are only for the reason is that we must uh, control the time of technology sector on the phone and cell phone science that affects the cognitive part when it comes to being focused. Ahora sigo con el
Okay,
journal.
thank you so much, Nicolas. Okay,
Sigo con el
okay, let
journal.
me just, dale, dale, déjame entonces acá acomodar. Yeah, you can start.
Sí, ya. Journal
Yes.
of Our Brains are no match. Journal of Our Brains are no match for our technology by Tristan Harris. The theory of our brains are no match for our technology is about Facebook ads and these implies that are of today's technology leads us to manipulate a lot of false information as this has made bigger than it is claimed that they have been told against it in order to avoid violence. Science this has always generated chaos. The addiction to technology is present, which is what has led several people to lose their intellectual capacity. Since this causes distraction in adolescents, we have cyberbullying that has its effects. For this reason, it has been incited to treating team to use taking advantage of the situation and damaging the appearance of artists because there is speculation. For the human being, the new technology has been fundamental to be able to carry out research with depth and knowledge in social network science. In this way, the digital age has encompassed science throughout the world. It has had to create several programs in order to establish the connection to get in touch with the world of society. And what is most convenient is that all technologies are favored by the media, which is what is most request. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Nicolas. You were missing only 7 seconds, but I really liked your research. Also the part that you mentioned, the misleading information, the like, um, how the technology, or yeah, how the technology can spread out those that information that we were talking about like 2 weeks ago about fake news, misleading information, disinformation, and all regarding with that. I think that topic is related with this one. Thank you so much, Nicolas. You did a really great job. Keep on that way. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited you all are almost agreement these 2 minutes. So I'm really happy for you guys. You are improving a lot. So I'm missing Viviana and Sandra, right?
Okay, teacher.
Me. In this case, I think about the article, in this case, the social media is the politics of security. I don't know what is that. In this case, the politics of the application of the social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. On the other hand, in this case, everything I don't read this. This is the politics, the apps or the social media because it's mm, the read any read politics because it's the someone or I don't know. In this case, the politics say everything about the publication or the contents or explicit content. It, I think the technology in the people or the more youngest people, since the youngest people uh, public the first in the uh, in the words I don't know in this case or also bully or silvering in the gears because the in the comments the gears
Okay,
or the
Viviana.
men in this case. They're
Viviana, your time's up.
okay, teacher.
Okay, thank you so much, Viviana. I like the part when you shared that your personal opinion about the reading, how technology, yeah, as we mentioned, is influencing us, and we need to be careful with the privacy. We need to, like, even though we do not read those terms and conditions because it's a really long list every time that we use an app, I think that we need to be careful with what we are sharing on through our social medias or what we are sharing on the internet. So thank you so much, Viviana. And now I'm missing Sandra, right?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, yeah,
Technology
yeah, you can
has,
start.
okay, teacher. Technology has overtaken our brains, this meaning our ability to treat the world's more pressing challenges. Adversity has created the attention economy degrading humanity, with 2 billion humans trapped in this every month. Yet we are the only space cell hour and now to identify this mismatch between our brains and technology, which means we have the power to reset their strengths. The question is whether we can rise to the challenge, whether we can create a technology that is radical, more human, and aware of our limits. Concrete action can be taken for this. For example, a special text code be created for technological giants will not be distributed in education and the creation of new platforms that promote values and are at the service of society. In testing of joint free social media platforms that turns us into addictive extremists. We could agree to pay subscription fees to service that prevent lights for filters that empower our life on screen, making these services in the best interesting of humanity. Instead of spread disinformation, digital platforms could radical streaming the media infrastructures that protect use from malicious viral context and technology distortion like deepfakes.
Okay, Sandra, thank you so much. Oh, you did a really good research about the topic. I really like that. You shared a lot of like, well, more than statistics, like yeah, like fun facts. We can say like fun facts. Sería como datos curiosos or something like that about the topic. Thank you so much, Sandra. You also did a great job, guys. I'm so proud of you because today you were also, you were almost achieving those 2 minutes. Como que esta vez casi todos, casi alcanzaron los 2 minutos. Me encantó porque, verdad, se nota que les gustó este tema, que hicieron muchísima investigación, compartieron como su punto de vista, porque como les decía, hay mucho de qué hablar, tanto como positivo como negativo, y pues chicos, de verdad, han mejorado muchísimo. Hace poco pues tenía que hacer una caracterización y creo que si ustedes revisan desde la primera vez que nos conectamos hasta ahora, la confianza que ahora tienen para hablar y por lo menos como se han comunicado y si se ponen a de pronto a mirar y a comparar gramática y vocabulario, la verdad han mejorado muchísimo. Los invito a que pues hagan ese ejercicio, de que si quieren pueden ver la grabación, pueden ver cómo hablaban antes y cómo están hablando ahora y la verdad han mejorado muchísimo, de verdad. Los felicito. Thank you so much, guys, for participating. So,
Thank you,
now,
teacher.
okay. So,
Thank
let
you,
me
teacher.
just you're very welcome, Nicolas. Yeah, you are doing really great. So, well, guys, we have these discussion questions. The first one is, can social networking sites be dangerous? What do you think about that? Okay, guys, don't be shy. I'm waiting.
Profe,
Sí, Nicolás, dime.
Me, teacher.
Viviana? Okay,
Yes,
guys, no
teacher.
worries. Any of you
The
can
question number
talk.
one,
Okay.
in this case, I think it's dangerous since they will always be sharing content that damages a person's reputation or perhaps many hateful comments towards the person affecting the person's psychology.
Can I?
Yes? Laura?
Uh, I think my partner has problems. So can I continue, teacher?
Yes, I think he's like breaking down. Yeah, yeah, no
Yeah.
worries.
Okay. Eh, yes, when we don't use social networking wisely, when we think that what happens in cyber life is the same as what happens in real life, that's the problem. That's dangerous. But I think we have to learn to live with the social networking. So young people, I mean millennials, are very sensitive. So there have been many problems due to the influence that networking has had on their culture and behavior. I think it's important to read the protection policies that the different web pages have and learn about the encryptions of information. For example, the one used by WhatsApp. So that's what I think.
Okay, Laura, thank you so much. Someone else wants to share something about this?
Me, teacher.
Maybe add something? Okay. Let me see.
Camila.
Viviana? Camila. Maria Camila, sorry. I'm sorry. It's just I cannot see you guys. I'm trying to just guess who is speaking.
Don't worry, teacher. Okay, I mean the social medias are stigmatized, are as being dangerous. But what is really dangerous is the use that you give them and the time you spend on them. Because many people they have served many source of employment, entertainment, learning too. Yes, teacher, I think that.
Yeah. Yes, as you mentioned, you're right. I think you're
Me
right about
teacher.
it's like the time that we use the social media. Okay, yeah. Someone else wants to speak, right?
Me
I heard
teacher.
somebody. mm, Sandra. Okay, yeah.
Okay, teacher. Teacher, the question number one.
Yes.
In opinion, the social networks can be dangerous since they are using it such and sharing personal information that can be used against youth blackmail or extortion. The information
Oh,
personal, the personal information.
personal personal information. Yes, right.
Okay, teacher. No more, teacher.
Okay, Sandra, thank you so much. Someone else wants to share something before we move on?
I think that is a no, teacher.
Okay, so moving on, we have this question that it says, what precautions would you advise to take? Como qué precauciones ustedes pueden decir que podemos tomar como para evitar este tipo de situaciones.
Um, I think control our time we spend in the social media. Also prevent the misleading information or implement more habits without our cell phones. Um, or another thing is mindfulness. I think that don't use too much our cell phone.
Okay, thank you so much. Who else want to share something about it?
I said my answer the first time that I um, participated, but I repeat, I think it's important to read the protection policies that the different web pages have and learn about the and learn about the encryption of information. For example, the one used by WhatsApp and I forgot it. Yes, we don't have to. For example, now
Okay.
there are different web pages where we can upload our CV curriculum, our
CV,
curriculum.
yeah, your
Yeah.
curriculum vitae, yeah.
Yes, curriculum. Is that the correct word? Curriculum vitae?
Yeah, but you can see,
Ah,
you can say
see.
CV. Yeah, it was
Ah,
right. Yeah.
okay. Um, and there are but people who take our personal information from there, and so we have to think to think before to do. That's all,
Yes.
teacher.
Yeah, you're right. We need to be careful in what places we are sharing our information because, on our CV, we have all our personal information, date of birth, um, address, for example, our ID photo, identification. Yeah, you are right.
Profe,
Sí, Nicolás?
que ahorita que decir, yo tenía ya adelantadas las conclusiones.
Ok, no, no, no te preocupes. Ya terminamos esta pregunta y ya cada uno comparte sus conclusiones. ¿Listo?
Que yo la otra pregunta no la tengo presente, yo iba a decir de una de las conclusiones.
Ok. No, no te preocupes, no te preocupes. Esperemos. ¿Alguien más quiere compartir algo para pasar a esta pregunta y ya nos vamos a las conclusiones y ya terminamos la clase? ¿Listo?
Eso.
Dale. ¿Alguien más quiere compartir algo sobre las precauciones?
Okay, teacher.
Ujú.
Don't not share personal information. Don't not show personal photos.
Yeah, photos.
Know who I share my personal information with. No compartir información personal, ¿no, teacher?
Sí, eso tienes toda la razón, así se dice. Okay, someone else? ¿Alguien más quiere compartir algo? Okay, well, I'm gonna take that as a no. So, moving on to our last question, it says, what are some of the effects of social media on teenagers and young people. What do you think, guys, that are like this, the effects? Do you think that the effects are positive or they are negative? Or what do you think about like what are the possible effects of social media on teenagers, childs, young people?
Me, teacher.
Okay, let me know.
I think this causes in teenager and young people addictions, mental health issues, bad emotions, anxiety to stay all the time in social medias, also
Yeah.
preoccupation, morbid to negative to the things. Yeah, teacher.
Mm. Okay, yeah. Negative anxiety, as you mentioned. Yeah, negative things we can say. Depression, I can add to
Morbid.
that depression. Yeah, morbid. Yes, you're right. Okay, girls, do you want to share something else about the effects? What do you think? Maybe if you have childs, if you have kids, um, have the social media or have maybe related like brothers or younger sisters, younger brothers, maybe an experience about someone relative to you who have effects about it like depression or something due to the social media.
I have a younger sister. He's 10 years old. And she created an email, and
Okay.
since that email, who was created at school, um, she has access to TikTok, to games, to Play Store. So
Oh,
I think they are very young for downloading these kind of applications, these kinds of apps. But so, for example, she has access to TikTok, and I think, of
okay.
course, it changed her mentality, her behavior, because she's a child. I don't know if it is child or kid.
Child, yeah.
Child,
Child or
okay.
kid, yeah. Use either of
Uh,
both.
okay. So she's child. She's a child. So I think she should be maybe playing with the neighbors, or or washing the dishes, something like that. But she spends a lot of time on her phone. So I can say no. I can say much because I am the older sister. So I am the bad person because I am angry. So my parents didn't say anything. Yes, teacher.
Okay. Yes, you're right. Well, I think that as you mentioned, that is not an age or a proper age to give a cell phone to a child because at that time it's more like it's easier, sorry, it's easier to influence kids. You know, they are spending time on their cell phones, watching videos. You says that she has TikTok, and we can see a lot of bad things on TikTok, like I don't know, morbid things over there, you know, sexualization of bodies. Yeah, like, you know, bad language. Yeah, I think that is not an age for a kid to have a cell phone. But anyways, everybody have their own, you know, rules with their kids. But yeah, I'm completely disagree with that. Okay, someone else wants to share something before we move on to the conclusions?
Profesora,
Me,
ya es
teacher.
las conclusiones.
Sí, Nicolás, espérame, alguien dijo que quería compartir algo y ya tú compartes las conclusiones. Dale, ya de una. ¿Quién dijo que quería compartir algo sobre esta pregunta? Viviana, ok.
Sí, yes, teacher. In this case, the people, o sea, the youngest people, uh, is changing because me and youngest, the music is different. the social media is I was different. In this case, I see now the youngest people. In this case, my cousin is he have 30 years.
Okay.
In this case, the listen to music, the greenness to woman, or the talk of the sex, or everything. In this case, the changing the youngest people, the social media or the phones in another hands.
Okay, yes, as we mentioned, that changed our behavior. Okay, thank you so much, Viviana. Okay, yes, Nicolas, now you can share your conclusions.
Okay, Oliver. The
Okay,
conclusion is that in the activity I was able to understand that social networks in our mind have been very fundamental to investigate, but the bad thing is the addiction that is has in personal use. For this reason is that there are situations that are used to the image of any individual for the good use of technologies. It will be to know more about what is being shown so as not have inconveniences. Thank you.
okay, thank you so much, Nicolas. Anyone else? Guys, each one of you needs to share a conclusion about the topic, okay? This is not optional.
Me
Okay,
teach.
who's talking? Who's talking? Maria Camila. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
I like this topic because we were able to give many opinions and including how many times we feel about the procrastinating on the phone. And I like that we were able to talk calmly and realize that it's very interesting topic with many things to say about it, teacher.
Okay, thank you so much, Maria Camila.
Okay, the conclusion this topic, in this case, is very interesting. The topic, because I learned the problems or the case, the society, and the I have to say one word. In this case, the people change the what is the thing of the in the past or this case, or then everything not is the acoso. I don't know what to say in English.
Ah, harassment.
Yes, it's right in this case anymore.
Okay, thank you so much. Who's next?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Sandra.
In conclusion, teacher, I can say that the topic was very interesting and made the user reflect of the correct use technology. No more, teacher.
Thank you so much, Sandra. Okay, I'm missing.
Me, teacher.
Okay, Laura.
Okay, teacher, I think as teachers, as future teachers, we should teach, socialize, and make our students and ourselves aware of the protections of our personal data. We should learn to live with it, to live with networking, but with prudence and responsibility. Above all, with mental strength. And remember that real life is here outside of the screens. I like it, this activity. I think it's good to express opinions and meet people, meet to my partners. and get to know different points of view because it allows me to reflect to reflect about these items. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Laura. I'm glad that you like how is the dynamic of the encounters. Well, guys, I don't know, but Laura is new on our encounters. She attended last meeting um, with Nicolas. Yeah, please welcome her.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. So, guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for attending this meeting, for participating a lot. As I mentioned, you were improving a lot, and I know that you're gonna still improving your speaking and listening skills with these encounters. Guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much. See you on April 22nd because next week is the Easter week, so we are not gonna have encounter. Ok, la otra semana no tenemos encuentros porque es la Semana Santa. Nos veremos ya a partir el 22, si no estoy mal, el 22 de abril. Sí, el 22 de abril.
Listo, tutora.
Thank you very much, teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you so
Ok,
much,
guys.
teacher.
Bye bye.
Have a nice
Bye
night.
bye,
Bye
teacher.
bye.
Have a nice night. Bye bye.